capital, Livingston, as the sun rises over the mighty Victoria Falls. Catch me as I keep you up to date with the local and international stories, latest news, and all the trends from all the social media platforms. I am Clarence, and this is the Sunshine Breakfast Show. From the tourist capital, Livingston, as the sun rises over the mighty Victoria Falls. Catch me as I keep you up to date with the local and international stories, latest news, and all the trends from all the social media platforms. I am Clarence, and this is the Sunshine Breakfast Show.
Good morning. Mwawugauti, Muzuwile Chwani, Mwawukabwanji. Good morning, Zambia. Good morning, Livingston. Good morning, all the surrounding places that are within the catchment area of Zambia. This is the Sunshine Breakfast Show, and of course hosted by yours truly. Clarence is my name, and thank you very much for finding time to always be locked on to your number one favorite station, Sunshine TV. And of course, you know how we do it. We always do it right, always. And that's why we're here to deliver information, entertainment, and everything you need to know. Welcome to it. And of course, I didn't have a chance to wish you a happy new week yesterday, but still, we are still in that mood. Happy new week. Of course, happy new week. We are just in the third day of the week rather. So yeah, we actually still getting it burning, and we are still getting it on with it. We are still getting on with the energy. So make sure that you're working, make sure that you're pushing, make sure that you're doing what you have to do to just make sure that the paper comes back. Otherwise, this is the Sunshine Breakfast Show, and of course, I'm delighted and more than glad to bring it to you, because you know we bring information right to your screens. We get started with today's show. And of course, our first story, we're going to dive into something that is something that involves family. So Nico, there's an actor in Zuba, he's by the name of Nico. So Nico is he's been acting. He's in the movie in Zuba. He's actually the husband to Mwaka Mugala, who's Zuba, the star actor of that show. But then turn of events is actually the show materialized and started actually kind of like being the reality of their lives. So what I mean by this is we just saw Nancy Chilemba rather, who claims to actually have a child with Nico. So Nancy says no, she has a child with Nico, and she was there for Nico when Nico was at his lowest. So we got a slide shot of the DM of Nico and the conversation with Nancy. So it goes something like, how do you feel destroying my life, reputation, and having a child you are not proud of? You were married to me, and you came into my life rather, and then we had all this, we are having this going on, and then the time that you're actually with me is the time that you were on your worst, and I stood by you. So the girl was just complaining, I stood by you, I was there for your family, I even started staying with your mother just so that I can be there for you. But then now that you've made it, you decide to neglect your own child, and then you actually have impregnated Mwaka Mugala, who's Zuba in the movie. So now the story is that Miko and Mwaka Mugala, who's Zuba, are really, in reality, they're actually a thing. That's where the confusing thing, that's where it all gets confusing, because we just thought it was in the movie, but now it's actually something that is translated into real life. So now Nancy is actually saying Zuba, who's Mwaka Mugala, is pregnant for Miko, or they are dating with Nico rather, and then she feels neglected in this whole circumstance. So we don't know really, we've not really had any reaction from Zuba or Mwaka Mugala and Miko himself over the same. But from what we've heard and from our sources, we actually just told that, Nico is not, manning up to his responsibilities towards his wife and his kids. So you let us know your thoughts over that story, and of course you can still interact with us. You can still interact with us at Sunshine TV on YouTube. Make sure you get your comments on, and we get talking like that. Those that are watching on Facebook, you are watching us at Sunshine Studios, and of course we appreciate your support. We're moving on to our next story. We get something from the capital city, the tourist city rather, Livingstone, of course. So there was a joint operation of the police, the local authorities, the councils, and of course in with them was the mother of the beautiful city of Livingstone, Madam Constance Muleabai. She just was at the scene. As you know, there are people that come to collect garbage. I mean, it's their duty. So you pay them money, and then the problem with this company, it's unknown because we don't want to disclose their identity and all that kind of thing. But then with this sort of a company, so they collect garbage and then they went and dumped the garbage in a designated area. So the council police rather, of course, in the escort of our very own mayor, pound on them, and then they were actually caught up in the act. So they were literally trying to dump garbage in an undesignated area, which is not really cool, if you ask me. You're going to get money from citizens telling them, no, we are going to dump garbage in an appropriate area, and then so you are really making the city not to be conducive. So it was a good thing that actually, our very own mayor took time to just apprehend those, and then she actually gave out a very strong warning. She said those that will be found in a similar act will actually not be, they will not, the local authority will not hesitate, but they will be brought to book. So please, let's be careful. Those that are running companies and those that are running entities that are to do with garbage collections, let's be careful with how we dispose of these things, because at the end of the day, it's our city. Livingstone is known for its cleanness. So once you start doing this, then it won't be good, and they'll be refusing contracts like this, because if you who are locals are doing this, then it's just not good. Anyway, it's not good. So yeah, hope those people will be answerable for whatever it is that actually follows them. And please, let's take care of our city. Let's take care of Zambia. Let's take care of Africa, because it's our home. It's a home. There's no place like home. Yeah. So on that one, I move on again to something else. We move on to something else, something juicy, something fresh, something crisp. Now, the amazing thing about being in the land of work and joy is that every day there's something happening. We are just like that. So Yomaps recently released the song with Tigrans, who's originally Malawian, if I'm not mistaken. I stand to be corrected if he's Malawian or something. Yes. So the song really just talks about him and his life and how he's doing good, and how he's now looking at the ex who left, and then he's just saying, someone, now I'm doing good. I'm on TV now. I've bought new houses. I bought new cars. And then you who left me there, thinking you left me for a guy you thought was better than me, but now look at me now, look at my life and all that kind of thing. So that was the whole essence of the song. Around that was the whole message around the song. But then people actually started saying, no, he sang it, he composed that song for Mizukanji to just shame Mizukanji. So there was a lot of sentiments here and there, and then people started reacting. A lot of people were blocked by Muizukanji, because they were saying, no, Muizukanji is being he's the one who actually was who that song is dedicated to. But we don't know really. And then the whole thing is, people blame Yomaps for Muizukanji, for him and Muizukanji not working. People blame Yomaps. But there's a side of a story that people are not getting, which is Yomaps' side of the story. So you're going to check out this video, and then let's share the sentiments once we go on this short video. It's a short video. Yomaps just tries to explain the word around him and Muizukanji. I'll be right back.
Mwamboko ikalana because there is that yakot Wamboko last discover someone.
Yes.
Yes. Then now pofu ya shida mboko lwanisha kwati na ikalana nkona got about 6 to 7 8 months. Muzikanji didn't tell me that she had kids.
Oh.
Yeah. And the bad part is that even when we went to my parents, they didn't mention that.
How did you find out at Rikwata?
Yeah, so there's a guy, his name is, he's from Rwansha. Yeah. But Pamona Muskandi, something like that. Yeah. So if you remember last year, there was that picture which went viral. Muskanja died. You know, of Edama cementation.
Yes.
Yeah. So after that, the guy called me. The same guy I used to organize Fiamma shows. The guy called me. Yeah, boy, you are going. We'll get to an uncle.
Welcome back. That was just Yomaps, expressing his word over the happenings of him and Muzukanji. So he says even the time they were with Muzukanji, he never knew that Muzukanji had other kids. And then the worst part is, even when he went to pay dowry, the parents to Muzukanji never really explained to your boy that that Muzukanji has kids. So yeah, that is that anyway. That is that. So that is a part of his story. It's his story. Yeah. Your word about it, your thought about it, of course, you can still get in touch with us, and of course, just getting to comment and giving us your thought over that same story. Over that same story. Otherwise, we talk about something else. So last week I was talking about infrastructure that was destroyed by these people that actually had finished writing their exams. So one of the infrastructures that were actually destroyed was the Kabwata. Is it Kabwata? Yeah, it is Kamwala Secondary School, rather. I stand to be correct. Yeah, it's Kamwala Secondary School that was gutted. So what was burnt in that incident was the head teacher's office, the part of the library rather, and also the school bus were burnt to ashes. So in the same response, the CDF money is actually has been channeled to the building and rehabilitation of the head teacher's office at Kamwala, and also to build the library that were burnt to ashes. So the people, the cause of the fire rather is just said to have been because of the graduates, the grade 12s that graduated, that wrote their exams and finished. So that incident rather is attributed to the fact that it might be them, it was them, because when the time when the gatekeeper was questioned, he said he suspects they were the grade 12s. So yeah, CDF money is going to be channeled to that area where they're going to just build the school library, and also they are going to just make sure that it's just worked on. Otherwise, it's a good thing if you ask me. It's really a good move. It's really a good move that CDF funds are going towards that. But all this wouldn't really have been there if the school was not gutted. You know what I mean? So again, it goes back to, let's take care of whatever it is that is entrusted with us. Let's get to just take care of them. Those that wrote their exams and then left the school and then burnt it, how do you expect those that remained at school to actually benefit? It doesn't really just add up. It doesn't really add up if you ask me. So yeah, it's good that CDF money is going to be channeled to doing all that. It's amazing if you ask me. Yeah, so we hope that the school gets back on track. The library, the laboratory rather, it gets to be worked on, and the school gets to have a school bus. I'm sure that's the bus that usually transports picks pupils and back and forth from school and to their homes. So yeah, we hope it just works on like that. Yes. So yeah, we move on to actually something else. So J Rocks on the Rocks. J Rocks has got a brand new video. It's called Mashok. It features it features Triple M. Yeah, it features Triple M. It's a really nice piece, if you ask me. It's really a nice song. It's just out and fresh, so you can go and just check it out. Otherwise, I brought you a sample of it. It's just a picky sample of the song. Just hear the lyrical content and just how amazing these guys are and how creative they are when it comes to releasing music. It's really an amazing piece. So yeah, it's really just like a short piece, but yeah, it actually gives you just that thing there you just want to hear and listen to the whole song. So you can get their songs on Spotify, Apple Music. It's all on all platforms. It's actually there, so you can get to stream it, download it, listen to it, and appreciate the art, appreciate what they are doing for Zambia. And of course, as you're doing that, keep it Sunshine TV. Make sure you subscribe, share the channel, make sure to tell somebody that somebody that Sunshine TV is doing right, and it's doing it right always. I'll be right back. Let's just get to have this video.
Right now. Nina mashoko ni ganza vina right now. Right now. Nina mashoko ni ganza vina right now. Right now.
Timusepelo wa mano na rigraja. PhD ke mapepa ya kufoja. No jobu banzanga bainza mafodya. Very shocked, that's why nipe mafodya. Ninkula paba fyashte tindale. Plan B qualifyo kuba musiciane. Nayo yadi koso kwe bachado chishane. Sungankale chesta benga bachabe cha.
Right now. Nina mashoko ni ganza vina right now. Right now. Nina mashoko ni ganza vina right now. Right now.
Timusepelo wa mano na rigraja. PhD ke mapepa ya kufoja. No jobu banzanga bainza mafodya. Very shocked, that's why nipe mafodya. Ninkula paba fyashte tindale. Plan B qualifyo kuba musiciane. Nayo yadi koso kwe bachado chishane. Sungankale chesta benga bachabe cha.
All right, welcome back. That is Mashoko, and of course it features Triple M on it. It's from Headphone Music's very own. That's J-Rock. So make sure you can check out the song and vibe with it like that. Okay, yeah. We get back to our stories. A lot of stories lined up. A lot of stories. So in Zambia, what's happening currently is that Zambia is hosting a conference, and this is just not any other conference. It's actually a very big conference. It's the third international conference on public health in Africa. So it's very big. It's a very big event. It's really, really big. So it started yesterday actually at 05, where we actually saw the Minister of Health, Sylvia Masebo, taking a walk from 05 to 8. Of course, it was open to the public that everyone can just take part and just be there. And then now yesterday was the official opening of the very conference, and of course our very own president took to his socials and just says the theme. This conference themed is breaking barriers, repositioning Africa in the global health archives. So this conference provided a good platform for African leaders to define Commonwealth problems affecting us, including pandemic preparedness for our continent, the need for a continental approach to public health has never been more important, particularly in disease control, prevention and detection. The intercontinent of our world today means that there are no territorial boundaries in health, like the COVID-19 pandemic showed us. We encourage everyone to work collaboratively as we focus on fostering equity and fairness in health outcomes for our continent, especially in areas of research and development, diagnostics and vaccination. So we are actually just having this conference, and of course making sure that we talk about the importance of health. Health is wealth. So yeah, so this conference is just about that. So our very own president, of course, just is of course he was officiating at the ceremony, and of course it's actually underway and it's going on. So they've just urged Zambian citizens, to behave, because this conference is big. It's actually has actually it's covering about 5,000 different dignitaries from other countries, and of course it's going to see 10,000 participants from within Zambia. So it's something very, very big, and it's something very big for Zambia, and of course for Africa at large. So yeah, it's good that we are representing as Zambia, and we are doing it like that. So yeah, just take caution that those that are actually near the places just get to actually make sure that they conduct themselves in a manner that is appropriate. And of course everybody, we're just expected to conduct ourselves in a manner that is very appropriate, of course, in view of the very conference. Yes, so we go back to something that I actually had already touched on. It's the CDF on Kamwala Secondary School, rather. Yes, so Kamwala Secondary School has received CDF funds that are channeled to go and work on the school that was burnt. So Kawata Constituency Development Fund CDF committee has pledged to rehabilitate the gutted library and school head teacher's office at the Kamwala Secondary School in Lusaka. Committee chairperson Chilekwa Mukonga says under the CDF there is a component for disaster, adding that the funds will be used for repairing works at the school. He urged the school to quickly write to the World Development Committee, who will present the letter rather to the CDF committee for approval. So yes, the school is actually just expected to write a letter, and then there's a component in the CDF fund that is actually approved for disaster, and once they write the letter, they will actually get approval, and that school will be rehabilitated. And again, please, let's take care of these things. They are our own structures. Let's just be there to take care of them, of course, because they are our responsibilities, and we are responsible for them like that. Let me go on just a quick short break, and then I'll be back. We continue with a lot of stories as also we wrap up the show. I'll be right back.
From the tourist capital, Livingstone, as the sun rises over the mighty Victoria Falls, catch me as I keep you up to date with the local and international stories, latest news, and all the trends from all the social media platforms. I am Clarence, and this is the Sunshine Breakfast Show. From the tourist capital, Livingstone, as the sun rises over the mighty Victoria Falls, catch me as I keep you up to date with the local and international stories, latest news, and all the trends from all the social media platforms. I am Clarence, and this is the Sunshine Breakfast Show. From the tourist capital, Livingstone, as the sun rises over the mighty Victoria Falls, catch me as I keep you up to date with the local and international stories, latest news, and all the trends from all the social media platforms. I am Clarence, and this is the Sunshine Breakfast Show. From the tourist capital, Livingstone.
Okay, welcome back. You are still watching the Sunshine Breakfast Show. You are still watching the most happening show in the motherland. Hope you're enjoying it. A lot of stories. We are just getting it on like that. So Zambia is tomorrow expected, rather. We are going to be playing against Angola. So now the team traveled in the late hours of Sunday, if I'm not mistaken, and then they were there on Monday yesterday. So we saw a delegation of a number of them that were there, but then in absentia was Barbara Banda and Rachel Nachula. But then they have also arrived, which makes the team. The number of the team to come to 19. So the Copper Queens are actually expected to go against Angola for the African qualifiers match, of course. So we just hope for the best for them. We've not really they've not really had announced the timing yet of the match, but yeah, we keep on because we know it's tomorrow. So definitely we'll keep you posted. We'll keep you posted when the match is taking place, and of course we just hope that our very own Zambians will carry the day as usual. The Copper Queens will do what they do best, and that is winning. Yeah, so we hope they just carry on with that one. Again, something juicy. Now, Mutale Mwanza is always controversial. Mutale Mwanza is Mutale Mwanza. So now, Mutale Mwanza has been all over social media with Tyrant Grains. So this guy is the one who actually who did Somone with Your Maps, and now he's with Mutale Mwanza. So people are just wondering, say, is he the Bamlamu or something? Because they're just posting, like they are all over they are all over social media, just posting pictures of Mutale Mwanza and the very Tigress. So we don't know, but Mutale Mwanza is Mutale Mwanza. You never know. Maybe not. Maybe not. You can still share your thoughts over the same, and we'll get to interact. Otherwise, as things are, that's what we know. They are all over. They've been to nice places, just the two of them. So Katuishi in Zambia, mono. Yeah. And on something again, last week, what was going round social media was the video, of course, of that pastor and all that kind of thing. But what I'm interested most is that in as much as that happened, people are not backing down. People are not backing down. They still went ahead. Fellowship was there. Sunday service was there. And the support from the wife, Mwebantu. People that are together, Fidia. Make sure you support your partners. Make sure you support your partners, even in worst times like this. It's amazing to see that the woman and just went ahead and she's supportive of her husband, regardless of whatever it is that happened, regardless of however you are looking at him. But then with the wife, she knows this is my husband. So check out this video. Was from Sunday service, and then I'll be right back.
I know your father is reaching you very hard. He cannot be present right now, but wow, that is God. The God of Abraham, the God of Jacob, is in action working in his place. Amen. We are the children of the general. As we are the children of the general, a simple issue. Hallelujah. We should encourage one another. May I encourage you, children of God? I got my hands on so much. Even in your weak times. Even that weak, the rain that light takes. It's not like it's coming from you. We've at this place. A simple issue. You start crying. You say, I want to leave my
husband. Welcome back. So, essence, let's learn to support each other, especially those things. Support each other. So you heard us just said, even if the rainstorms come here, It's support system we want to support system. Support your your better half. Support them. So yeah, they are moving on, and of course, please let's not judge people. You don't really know the exact circumstance and all that thing, everything that happened, obviously. So let's not be quick to judge people. Let's not be quick to, yes, Zambia is a Christian nation. We are good people like that. Anyways, so over this weekend and over these beautiful days, we actually at Sunshine TV had a chance to actually just interact with our very own Livingstone photographer. I've been talking about Moses. I've been talking about Moses Mutonga for like a lot of times right now. On this show is like we're always talking about him, of course, prior to his awards and everything, and we're just proud to have him as a Livingstonian and him representing Livingstone. We're just proud of him. So we caught up with him, and of course we just had a quick chat with him, just him telling us about himself and whatever it is that he is about doing. So I'll be right back. Let's just check out this short interview. Hello to Sunshine TV, and of course you're chilling with me, Clarence, and I'm just here with somebody who's not really strange to the screen, but somebody and somebody you just want to interact with. I came across Moses Mutonga, our very own Livingstone photographer, and we're just going to have a chat with him and just finding out what he's been up to and what's been happening. Moses, welcome to this interview.
Thank you so much, Clarence, and I'm excited to be on this interview with Sunshine Studios.
Exciting indeed. All right, so a quick one, share with us, who is Moses Mutonga?
Yeah, so that's a big question for me. I've a complicated background. So Moses Mutonga is 28 years old young man. I was born in Copperbelt in Chimwemwe. Then I did my primary, my preschool in the Copperbelt, then came to the Central Province, did part of my primary, then moved to Lusaka, did my primary and my secondary, then at some point worked in Eastern Province, then in Livingstone I did my tertiary. So I did ICT with education at Libes. But now I'm a professional photographer, not a practicing teacher. Good. Well, hopefully I can be a teacher of photography in the near future, maybe a year or two from now.
Beautiful. Well, in the past 2 consecutive weeks, we've been talking about you. Livingstone has been making rounds of you, the awards that's been going on, starting with the Diamond Plate Personality Award, which you scooped, and also the Best Man of the Year Award. You also scooped. So how was it? First, let's start with the Diamond TV Personality Awards. How was it?
It was overwhelming and exciting. It came as a shock to me because there was no nomination firstly that was filed in, and that photographer of the year for Diamond TV was a panel selection. There was no voting for that award, so it was an exciting moment for me.
So it was just the panel, them voting, and I'm sure you were up against a lot of different prominent and long legendary photographers and all that kind of thing. But then how did you feel just making sure that you scooped that award? How did it make you feel?
Yeah, to start with, I feel everyone who was nominated as well deserved that award, because I was up against legendary photographers that I'm a fan of, like Dana Patel.
Definitely.
Then I was also there, and thankfully I won the award. So it was really an overwhelming moment for me. When I just got first I got notifications from people tagging me and calling me that I had won an award. So it was an overwhelming moment for me.
Overwhelming indeed.
Yeah.
Let's quickly just shuffle to the best man of the year awards, and it seemingly was like a men's conference because it was just men and men. But then you also went ahead and just scooped that one. I'm sure you're very excited.
Definitely.
Share with me the thought. Share with the viewers and I just that's the thought of that award.
That one, faced with I'm short of words. That was a big moment for me. And honestly, if you're coming from Livingstone and you're a photographer,
definitely,
then going on to win such an award in such an environment, because I was standing with esteemed men in of society, across all levels of society. So it was an overwhelming moment as well. And we just went there to have fun and connect with people and see who we can meet and know. But then we ended up coming back with the awards. And thankfully, I'm thankful to everyone who was voting, especially the people from Livingstone.
Definitely.
Appreciate the love. It was just a moment that was too much for me. Best photographer of the year, Zambian man of the year.
Amazingness. So what's your take? Do you think Livingstone photographers are being acknowledged and are being appreciated as they are supposed to be appreciated?
Yeah, most definitely. If someone like me from Livingstone can go on and win 2 awards in a year, so then it means there's room for improvement for us in Livingstone, and there's room for all of us to make it. I'm happy that I may be the first photographer to win those awards, but I'm hoping and praying that I'm not the last photographer to win those awards.
Definitely.
From Livingstone.
Definitely. Well, you're representing Livingstone on a different level. We are proud of the fact that you are Livingstone, and you still. I was actually, when we were actually having the same talk show, I was actually even saying, you know what, I just hope this photographer doesn't leave to go into Lusaka and just leave Livingstone. So hope you're still around and hope you're sticking around for Livingstone.
No, I'm around. We have businesses going on here. Well, I have a house in Livingstone and I have a house in Lusaka. So it's a matter of playing in between. If we are going to fight on the national level, we must go and get business from Lusaka and bring it here. But then also, us beginning to win awards on the national level, it gives confidence to corporates to say, okay, if someone from Livingstone can win a national award, then there must be good photographers in Livingstone. Instead of us importing photographers and videographers from Lusaka to come and shoot in Livingstone, obviously they will start thinking of the people within Livingstone. So that award is, I take it as it's big for the entire industry in Livingstone. It's for every kid who has a dream to hold a camera one day.
Definitely. Speaking of kids that have a dream of holding a camera and just doing it in front of, doing it back camera, what's your word of encouragement to those that are starting, those that are in Livingstone, of course, and just those that are just pushing as youths with photography, of course?
Number 1, love your camera. Number 2, be unbreakable. Have an unbreaking spirit. True. Number 3, be humble. Number 4, love God. It's supposed to be the first one, but okay. I'm putting it not in any order of priority. Love God. Number 5, love people. You have to love people.
Definitely.
You only get better pictures when you love the people you're shooting. So love people and be teachable. Every day there's something to learn. I think for me, every day I learn something new.
Okay.
People who stay with me or people who are always around me, they will tell you that I'm so paranoid about learning. Every day I'm researching on what is it that we need to do different to build on what we are doing. So learn something new every day. And also talk to people. Talk to people. Have conversations, learn, interact with people. You can never grow in a vacuum. You need to learn to collaborate. And also follow your passion. Definitely you do much more things. Indeed. Wow, it's amazing that you're just having this conversation. I'm actually enjoying myself, hoping you are enjoying yourself. It's a big moment for me. Yeah, definitely. So I want to just have a picture. Of course, I'm not a photographer, but I want to have a picture. Moses Mutonga photography, say 5 years from now, are we continuing with this, or it's just something that we're just doing and then we're going to stop it at the end of something? So funny enough, we don't set our goals, 5 years goals. I feel for us they've not really worked out. Okay. So we want to work as much as we can and give back to where we're coming from as much as we can. Definitely. So we see ourselves 5 years from now being not just us shooting, but it being a school. Okay. Yeah, so that we can train everyone who has a passion for photography. Definitely. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you've actually been just tuned into Sunshine TV, and of course, I'm just having a moment of thought with Moses Mutonga, who's the prominent photographer right here in Livingstone City, and it's amazing that we just bumped into him and just him sharing his part of the story. It's amazing, that he just shared his views over the awards and everything. And yeah, we hope for the best for you. More awards, of course. Keep representing Livingstone and keep doing it right always, since that's what you do best. Much appreciated. Yeah. And I was hoping I was caught up in better circumstances where I'm putting on a suit, so that you look like corporate,
You are a
Now I'm
photographer.
sweating.
No,
and,
no, it's good. It's good.
But I'm excited to be, and
Excited.
I'll just encourage you guys to continue what you're doing. This is big. I mean, this is the only way our town will be sold out if
Definitely.
we continue doing what we are doing. So the dream is big, but hopefully one day we can attain. I mean, success is not a destination; it's a journey. We keep on going.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Success is a journey and not a destination. I've been having Moses Mutonga and just been having a great interaction. Hope you enjoyed this interaction. Of course, I have to let him go. He's busy with work, and that's what we do. Keep pushing, keep believing in yourself. And of course, I've been Clarence, letting go of Mrs. Moses. It's been a pleasure just talking
Thank you
to
so
man.
much,
Thank
Clarence.
you very much. Keep representing Zambia. We love you. Keep representing Livingston. We are cheering for you. Otherwise, this is Sunshine TV, and we are doing it right always. Signing out. Yeah, he's an amazing guy, and that's just Moses Mutonga for you. Amazing. He's really an amazing guy, if you ask me. Amazing personality, and yeah, we're just proud to have him as part of Livingston, and he's doing it, and he's just representing the city at another level. We are proud of you, my brother. Keep doing those things that you're doing, and we love you like that. Otherwise, this is where we get to touch base. I've had an amazing time. I believe you have also had an amazing time. Thank you for those that are watching. Thank you for those that are always tuned in. Sunshine TV, doing it right always. Naenda kwatu ine. Otherwise, I'm signing out. Peace.
From the tourist capital, Livingston, as the sun rises over the mighty Victoria Falls, catch me as I keep you up to date with the local and